can't believe I'm sitting here with Esai right now, here at Millionaire in Burbank Airport. And dude, thank you for coming here.
Oh, thank you, Flavio.
So, how, like, you filmed Mission Impossible? How was Mission Impossible being on there? I mean, yeah, actually, my main question is this. Are you the example of sticking with it?
Yeah, sticking with it. This has taken about 4 years now. I mean, we started 2020, 2021, 2022, now 2023. So it's literally almost 4 years that we worked on this, and hopefully the audience will appreciate our efforts because, you know, it's an incredible team. I mean, Tom is no stranger to movie magic, and first day on set, I said to him, I said, you know, not to blow smoke, but congratulations. I don't know any other actor who's done what you've done in the history of cinema and has maintained the quality and the quantity of work for 4 decades straight. You know, there's not a decade that, you know, he was out of it. People come and go sometimes, or go and come, whatever, but he's really maintained a level that he continues to increase in production value and the quality of his work. So I'm grateful to be involved.
No doubt. This is the most important part of this situation with you. How is it when they're like, Esai, you're the guy?
I double checked. I said, wait, the movie? Like, me? You know, because you have ups and downs in your career, and things have not always been smooth for me. And even though from the outside, everybody says to me, man, you're always working, except when I'm not.
Right.
And you don't see us off work. You see our work, even when we're not working. Things we've done in the past is play, you know, things are out there. So that's good. The fact is that this has been a boost to my career. I'd be an idiot to deny it. And you could just tell by the amount of people that just happen to be checking in on you that you haven't talked to in 20 years. Hey, buddy, it's just thinking about you, you know, and I like that. I like hearing from old friends, and sometimes it's a little daunting. Sometimes you wonder, would you have called had I not been cast in this, you know? But,
right.
But I can't, you know, presume to know. I can't prejudge people for checking in on me, I'm just, my mindset is of gratitude. I think your attitude determines your altitude, and gratitude is the best of attitudes. So, yes, I said all those.
That's some good rhyming right there. Okay.
Yeah.
From the point that you see the script, and you and Tom are going through motions, and look how long it took because he's such a perfectionist. Were you, I mean, all in, of course, on just trying to make these scenes happen and being physical?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, he's done what he's done, and his stunts are much more extreme. I mean, he's the hero, right? Let's not forget that. But I was right there. You know, I said whatever it takes. They did ask for early on, how are you physically? Can you do, you know, these fight scenes and stuff on the train? You know, where there's going to be even stuff in the air for the next one. I had to take skydiving lessons and flying lessons, and just in case of emergencies. And oh, I think that's my citation pulling up right now.
There it is.
Give me a minute, fellas. I'm doing an interview. Tom. Anyway,
right?
Yeah. I said, don't give me a citation, but no.
Or a global commuter, or,
yes,
or a G6.
A G6. Come on. I'm waiting for the 7. The reality is that I was down for whatever, and I think that's why they appreciate my efforts. I actually got a little gift from McHugh and Tom that was a reflection of you know, my fearlessness in an airplane.
Tell me about these skydives.
Yeah, I was asked, I mean, frankly, I probably shouldn't have mentioned it because there's going to be a lot in the next installment, and I don't know if I'll just say some of it takes place thousands of feet in the air, and I had to deal with my own mortality. I had to literally go into an aircraft many, many times, not knowing if this would be my last day or the first of a tragedy. Not knowing if I would watch someone else have an accident, because he's a real pilot. And he did things that I was like, oh my God. Like, who insures you? It's like insane, but it's not insane. He really, watches his P's and Q's. So much of what he does looks crazy from the outside, but he wouldn't be around if it was crazy.
Right.
So he's around because he takes the time to really study what he's doing and make sure that it's as safe as possible. There's always the unexpected. There's a reason they call things accidents or unforeseen. But I can't think of anybody that I would trust more to work alongside, who picks the highest talent in stunts, in riggers, in the people who design this. It feels easy. It feels right.
It's cool. Well, I want to tell you is one thing. Can you hand me my phone real quick? So to promote Mission Impossible, I did a skydive.
No.
And you didn't know this about me. We've known each other a long time. So I did a Mission Impossible skydive.
Oh my God, that's you.
That's me. And Joe Jennings is one of Tom's cinematographers.
Yes.
So I had him shoot this. I did it just to promote the film that's coming out.
That's amazing.
So I've been jumping since '98. I have about 1,100 jumps. So I did this to promote the film, and I made a little video.
You've been jumping since '98?
Yeah.
Wow.
So after my helicopter crash, I'm like, I'm going to start skydiving.
Well, that's laudable, because a lot of people won't even attempt anything risky again after a near close call. Helicopter crash.
Yeah. So I was in the helicopter crash shooting boats in Lake Havasu, and I got out underwater and almost died. And after that, thank you. And after that, you know what? Made me tougher.
It does.
And I never did a tandem either. I did a straight AFF1.
Unfortunately, because of my age, in London, England, the outskirts, I could only do tandem until a certain point. And then, so I did about 17, 18 jumps. But it was still fun. I still learned, spin, all my positions, head first. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, tracking,
slowing down, sitting, different positions. I actually tweaked my arm in a wind tunnel. That was part of the training. Because Tom's assistant, we were at the airfield. He says, "Hey, Tom would like to know if you're interested in doing some skydiving training and some aerial training, just in case." And I said, "Let me think about it." Yes.
You know what? I think 90% of actors or 95% would be like, yeah, no, skydiving to do this too.
Well, this is the thing. It was a bucket list of mine until I became a father. Then I'm like, who am I trying to impress? Like, why do I need to jump out of a plane? Like, why? I'm a father, when your life is more valuable to someone else, sometimes you have to be more careful. But when I got this opportunity, I said, wait, skydiving with the people he trains with, not too shabby. He's paying for it. I'm down. So I was like, sure.
Also, you know what? Skydiving is safer than what people think.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We have a saying in skydiving, the drive there and back is more dangerous than the skydive.
Well, numerically, yes. Actuarially,
yeah.
Yes. But there's always a first. But there have been accidents in the past.
Okay, so wait. As we're talking in the back, I play tennis. You play tennis too?
I play tennis.
Are you good?
I'm decent. I'm it's so weird. I started late in life. It's not the same when you're a teenager or even a kid that's just has a natural swing. And I'm just obsessed. For me, it's an adult video game. And now the pickleball's there. I'm like, no, they're taking all our courts.
I can't stand pickleball.
Well, I just don't like that they're taking our course. I hear it's a lot of fun. And anything that gets older folks or people who are not as athletic, tennis is not easy to get that stroke and to have your timing right. It's a real challenge for most folks. It's not like you can just pick it up one day and compete with somebody that's been doing it for a while. But pickleball is that kind of thing that makes it accessible. It's like ping pong on the tennis racket, wiffle ball, ping pong, and tennis all
Got it.
rolled into one. But I would say I'm a 3.5, maybe 4.0 on really good days. What happens is that I get in my head, and two things. When I don't play for a while, all of a sudden I'm playing really good because my body's really relaxed. Or it takes a while to warm up, and like 2.5 hours in, I'm like, yes, now I've like really warm. But if I think too much, I can't believe it. It's like, I've been at this so long. I'm like, oh my God. So when people say, are you good? I never try to I'd rather them go, oh no, you're better than I thought, than you're not that good. You know that feeling, right?
Yeah. No, I don't.
How would you say you play though?
I'm like a 5-0 player.
Wow, you're serious.
I have a big time serve. I volley, attack the net, serve and volley. Oh, but I've had 3 coaches. I play all the time.
And you have to, and you're in shape. It keeps you in shape. I had that heart rate.
And I'm lifting weights. I just play hard. I love tennis. I just did the interviews with some of the players, U.S. pros.
Oh wow!
And I go, it was Patrick, one of the coaches. Is it an addiction? It's an addiction.
It's an addiction. It's an addiction. Also, the endorphins and all the things that happen to in your body from playing, from being in the sun. California, it's outdoor. On the East Coast in the winter, it's indoors. But it's just, there's nothing like getting that sun and sweating out all your toxins and frustrations. It truly is one of the reasons I'm a happier person than I would be without it.
Me and you have different reasons. I like burning the other guy, like drop shotting him, and just putting a ball past him or ace.
I don't mind beating other people, but the biggest challenge is myself.
Yeah.
Getting past my own mental blocks. And for me, tennis is analogous with life. You have to deal with how the serve is coming at you. You can't control the opposition serve.
No.
You can only respond to it.
That's right.
And the more relaxed and calm you are, the better you are.
Absolutely.
But if you get too, stiff, and it's disaster.
So the film hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
So what have people been asking you about you being in Mission Impossible? Because it's a kind of a surprise. To be super honest too, I was like, you're in it? I was like, oh shit, fuck yeah. You're.
Can we say that on FabTV?
Which one? The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll beep it. We'll beep it. I was like, yes. I was so happy. I was like, internally, I was like,
I'm the first Latino, by the way, in the show. I hope not people like it. You never know. You can't take it for granted. Tom's last movie made $1.5 billion. It's top ground.
And this will too. It's come on. It has all these elements.
I think it will. We have a strike that's looming, and that might affect things. Hopefully we'll come to a win-win situation or a lose-lose situation. They say, in negotiations, if both sides are unhappy, then you might actually have justice. But I believe our situation has been, it's due to what I would call mediocre negotiations in the past. And now we have to play catch up. So what the studios might consider unreasonable is because they got the better end of the deal on quite a few negotiations in the past. And look at the world, how it's changing. Even the money we make, the cost of living, the dollars we get paid don't buy the same amount of goods that they did 10 years ago. But so we're dealing with a world where they're printing more and more money, and yet asking you to save your money so that you can put it in the bank and they can lend it 10 times for every dollar. It's pretty crazy. I think you have to learn, as actors and artists, you really have to learn how to invest your money, how to be wise about it. And most of us don't want to be bothered with that,
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
So 4 years of shooting Mission Impossible. So what's next? What's going on next for you after that?
We have another mission to finish.
Oh, you still have to finish part 2?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's hard to get involved in other projects because you still have,
oh, wow,
this incredible...
You know, I was kind of thinking, because we're about the same build. I could stunt double for you to skydive.
You're a fan for tennis, it seems.
Sure. I'll make you look good.
Well, listen, the ones I can't do, there's some that are kind of dangerous. We need professionals, and the others that Tom has made a career out of doing himself. And I will do as many as I can. In this movie, I think I did. We do have double standing in, like if there's a long shot and there's something really crazy, they're like, why are you just, can't even tell it's you. But if it's close at all, I mean, on that train, I don't know how much to give away. There's a train sequence, I guess that's...
There was also the train, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was the first day of shooting. Was on the train in Norway. And it's like 60 miles an hour with two little cables keeping us from
insane
spinning off. And yeah, it was daunting at first, but then you get used to it, but to roll around and to punch and kick and also it's moving, so you're balanced and try not to look like a goofball,
Yeah.
It's challenging, but it was exhilarating.
Well, now I know why Tom chose you.
Listen, it's so funny. I'd met him many years ago. We were both like 19 years old. He was shooting a little movie called Risky Business, and I was doing a little movie called Bad Boys. And
which still holds up, man.
Doesn't it?
Bad Boys holds up. We just saw it again in the middle of the night, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was like, like the stuff in the pillow and
No, it's a tough movie. And we wanted to make the Angels of Dirty Faces of our time, which is a classic old movie from the 30s.
I know the one.
And I think it holds up like La Bamba holds up. It's amazing, all the memes that I get still,
Yeah.
The Chicano bike mob.
Yeah.
There's another great show about Latinos. It's a spin-off of another show, biker show. I was wondering why they didn't approach me to play a character there,
But it's good that it didn't, because you wouldn't have gotten this, probably.
You want to know something weird? I was on a show called Ozark, as you may know.
Yes, I know.
And I did just the first season. And I thought, okay, that's interesting. Was it something I said or did, And no, we love what you're doing. That's how it was written. I'm like, okay. Then I did another show after that. One season of that. Had I been still under contract on either of those shows, I would not have been available. So it's a funny, thing. So I tell folks out there, don't look at disappointments as just that. Look at it as a glass half empty and half full. So when one door opens, another one, or when one door closes, another one opens.
Well, kind of the way this interview went. I was supposed to interview at these other places that weren't cool, and then I got to interview here at Millionaire, a private jet place, and I just think it's cool that just very, it's very cool and relaxed.
It's a portent of things to come. I tell people I'm a thousandaire.
I'm a dollar heir. Hey, thank you so much, bro.
No,
I value your time, and I'm one of your biggest proponents of everything. Okay,
thank you.
So awesome.
You're fab.
And your Sky's on tennis. You're
He's fab. You're fab.
You're me. I'm you. Right? I'm the regular guy, and you're the famous actor, and I can't wait to play him in tennis and record it. Hey, FabTV guys. So that was here with Esai Morales talking about his new film coming out, Mission Impossible, and I can't wait. It took 4 years to make both parts. You guys still filming it too?
We're still filming the second part, but it's going to be great. That's all I have to say. And please go out there and support your own in these movies. We got to support nuestra gente.
Exactamente, completamente. Y hay más cosas pasando para latinos. Sigue pasando y sigue vamos adelante.
Yes, I hear Blue Beetle's going to be great too.
Yeah, Blue Beetle, our guy. Yeah. Just give me the chills. I'm happy for him. We interviewed him at Barbie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The director or the actor?
The actor.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So.
Well, can't wait to watch.
Cool. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Man, you're the man.
Thank you.
Thank you.